Hey Clashers, it's Clever League time and I have 3 attacks to do, so let's just jump into the first one and we're going to work our way up, starting at the bottom and then finishing at the top of this war map. And we're starting things off versus this base. The walls are not fully maxed, but the defenses mainly are. So the idea is, which I had, is to do a nice queen charge, okay? Starting a queen charge right here, I want to walk the queen all the way to the town hall, which is super risky, but hey, I mean, sometimes you have to take risks, right? The next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the king to tank those defenses right here, and then I'm going to use a log launcher to hopefully take down those buildings with the logs, so the queen doesn't have to worry about the multi-inferno tower because she cannot reach it, okay? Then we're going to have a Yeti to funnel this side, hopefully, and a wall break is going to give us access towards the town hall, with then Hog Riders cleaning things up. It's risky. The second tower might be risky, but hey, we take the risk and we go in. And we are in. So let's select the right siege machine. We're going to go with the log launcher and the ground warden. That is the perfect combination for us. And let's start the queen off at this top side. We have to make sure that she's going into the scatter compartment. Otherwise, we might have a problem, okay? Otherwise, this might be a little bit tricky. And we have a lot of damage on her in the beginning because the ground expo is going to lock onto her quite early. And we should not lose the ability because this would mean that the expo then can change target, and we do not want this to happen. Now let's double check the angle. I think something like this should be great because we need to take down those defenses in the second row to make sure the queen can get all the way. Now like a balloon here. Some test balloons at the top side, just like that. We have the king ability in just a second. Let's just use it. The queen should always stay in range of that expo, which she's perfectly doing right now. And then we're going to rage the core because I would like to get that Inferno Tower out of the way as well. So let's just do that. Let's just rage it up. So far, so good. Can we get the eagle as well? That would be amazing. But hey, so far, that is not really working. Now funnel the queen in. Another cocoon to make sure that the queen is actually going in. Okay, we have not gotten that eagle, but we can directly target it, which is not too bad either. The rage effect is running out, which is good for us. Let's just use the wall break. Okay, that wall break is going for a really interesting location, but it's fine. Eagle is activated. Do I take the risk now? Do I take the risk now? That is the big question. I think yes. Well, let's just start with the hogs, right? No? Maybe? Who knows? Let's just wait a little bit. I'm confident we get that. We got that. I'm confident we get that. It's all good. We should be able to make that work. Raise that. Headhunters. Just like that. And then the warn ability just now to block all of the damage, the scatter shot and everything. The queen should get that town hall eventually. So now let's just get that here, the freeze. Queen, I feel like we might have to use her ability. Don't we have to? I mean, let's just save the ability for now. So those hogs and the royal champ, they're not going for the town hall, which is amazing. So they're staying out of that. Oh no, they're missing the defenses on the left. That's not really bad for our cleanup. And we can make this work. Just trust in the process. Okay. Now the headhunters to take down the king. Royal champ ability. We can still turn things invisible if you want to. Let's just use something right here. A warbird maybe to take down the cannon. I think that would be amazing. Yes. And now it's all about this back end. We have sneaky goblins maybe to speed things up a little bit on the back end. Everything is open, right? Everything is open. We can turn that royal champ invisible once, which I should do. I mean, that's quite obvious, right? So, where's she going? She's heading towards the Tessa, right? Good. Now, 2 sneaky goblins right there. Now let's tank. Wait, there was a giant bomb? How was there a giant bomb? That was annoying, but we should be fine, right? And we even have the queen ability left alive. Let's go, let's go. I mean, the defenses were maxed, okay? So, it's not too bad to start things off like that. But let's move on and climb a little bit higher on that war map. This next one should be a really cool one, so let's check it out what exactly I have planned. We have a diamond base. I love those. I love to attack those. It's way more fun than box bases, at least to me. Let me know how you feel about that. But what I want to do is I want to queen charge this top side. I just want to take down the town hall. This is all what I'm hoping for, okay? After that, as soon as we have done that, we're going to recall the queen to the left side, so she can funnel all of this. As soon as she's gotten a couple of value, like a couple of buildings down this left side, then I'm going to send my king in here. I want to wall break him into the scatter, and I want to send my hybrid then in here, so everything's getting forced into the middle. That is the plan, pretty much. Well, that is already it. Nothing too complicated. So let's just dive into it. And we're in. We're live. Let's go. Let's double check against the siege machines. I want to run the battle drill. Because everything is open in the middle, like you can see those little openings, right? So I have massive Valkyries in here. I have no clue if that's a good idea or if that's a bad idea, but I want to give it a try, right? So let's start things off at the top side. We have the Ground Warden selected again, so that should be alright. So let's start the Queen right here. Remember though, I think we should be able to deploy all healers, but let's just for now use 4, just in case. Wall break now, so the Queen is going to go in for sure. Otherwise, I'm always skeptical if she actually is going to take this opening or not. So let's just make sure. And now she should step in, right? Let's just, do I take down the arch? No, I'm trusting my Queen, which is never a good thing. But hey, I would just do it. Okay, perfect. Now another healer because the Unicorn is going to go down. I should not really have to invest anything in here because there's not too much damage, which is great, right? Like we have 1 rage saved with this pretty much. The Wizard on the right side is funneling really good. And then let's just take down 1 storage, which is 1 storage less for the hybrid to worry about. The Unicorn went down, which is then why we could play all of those healers. Now the recall. We have to worry about the time though. But we have to as well prepare on this right side, which the Wizard is doing perfectly. Let's just add a Sneaky Goblin to the funnel set, and my King can actually push everything in. Now the next step for me is to funnel this side a little bit better. I use 1 archer on this builder hut right there. 1 Sneaky Goblin here. There's the Tesla farm, which is totally fine, but we have to get ready soon. We have to get ready really soon. I feel like we're just going to go do an aggressive rage. King, hybrid in. Let's just start things off. Royal Champion in. Wait, where's my Queen going? Let's just use that ability just in case. Let's just use the heal spell. Heal. Freeze. That King lost a lot of hit points, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. The King is funneling, though, everything into the middle. That is amazing for us. Let's rage that Queen up again because she lost her ability. We still have the Warn ability for the core. We still have that Warn ability for the core. Clan Cast is coming out. That should be not too big of a problem, I hope. Let's see. Hybrid is going. Hybrid is going. Okay. So like now, heal spell right here could be nice. Let's just add the first headhunter for the defending King if there's going to be a problem at some point. Now the heal spell right there. Like the poison more like. Now add the next. When do I add the next headhunter? No way. The hybrid just died out. What just happened? I mean, the Queen going the wrong way is not really optimal for us. She was supposed to go around the outside. Instead, she cleared the inside. But now we have the Valkyries. But I feel like even with that, I'm not really sure. Let's just try to tank the back end. Just like that. 2 loons here. Now the top side. We have 1 freeze. I'm not sure. I feel like we're not going to make that. Minion. Can't really play the minion anywhere. Maybe here. Can play the Sneaky Goblin right there. No, it's going to be Timefall actually. No! The plan was so good. We have swagged. I mean, I'm not sure where I could have used those. Maybe, The expos, I used the Warn. I should have used the freezes earlier on the Monolith to protect my King. I feel like that was for sure a big difference maker. The King could have survived way longer on this right side, and we could have added the loons earlier as well. But overall, time is always a factor with those recalls, and that's why we're doing it again. And we're climbing our way higher through this war map right here. Now it's up to the number 4 base. And we're going to use like one of those tournament strategies the pros are using at the moment, which is the recall Electro Dragon Queen charge. It is pretty crazy on those box bases. So let's see if I can pull it off. The idea of this one is to charge one side of the base, or actually just walk, because you never, like, you don't get that far. It's just about getting the first air defense. Recall your Queen on the opposite side, just here, and then let her walk all the way on the flank into the scatter compartment, while you have your E-Dragons then pushing right into the middle, and then you have your heroes cleaning things up on the right side. Because we have the back end expos though, I want to support my heroes a little bit more, because I'm not really sure if they otherwise would get the job done. What I'm doing for that is actually I'm investing the siege machine, the battle drill, because the battle drill should be opening walls, which with going this pattern kinda, or hopefully going this pattern, and opening walls for my queen so she can reach everything. The king is going to be on the outside, and we're going to add as well the royal champion in here as well. This is the overall idea. So let's just go in, let's just get the attack started, and let's see if I can pull it off. And we're in just like that. Let's just double check everything. We want to go for the battle drill for the back end. I will go with the air warden this time. We have different pet combinations. As I said already, I like the Phoenix with the electric dragons because they're not it's not messing up any chain value regarding taking down buildings too early. I have then the Frosty on the back end king. You could argue that the owls may be really solid on the warden as well, and then the Phoenix would be okay as well. But now let's start things off. I have switched the plan, by the way. The reason for this is that from this bottom side, my king is going to approach the king before the multi-inferno tower, which means I can actually get there with 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I can actually get that inferno tower after I have dealt with the king, because I can then add a headhunter, for example. If I use it from the other side, the headhunter would be not possible. That is kind of the main reason why I'm doing it from the top side and then recall to the other side. I would like to get down the storage, and then I'm going to recall right away because the E-Dragons need just a tiny bit of funneling. Now let's get on this left side. There we go. We can add another heater. There was no black man on the top side, right? This is really light. This means it's really likely that there is no traps then on the other side either. But let's just see, okay? So now our electric dragons can just go in. I will try to use one loon right here, see if there's any black mine, whatever. So just like that. 1, 2, electric dragons in. Let's rage them early as well to get them in quickly into the base. That would be great. And the queen, well, she has to be careful. Now, oh, the invisibility tower going off really early. That is amazing for us. Wait a second, this raged. Wait a second, those rage defenses hurt a lot. Warn ability now. Can we get the chain? Can we get the chain? We need those chain lightnings. What is happening? Let's just turn that invisible. Okay, town hall's going down, but otherwise this attack is not looking as good. The electric dragons have not really done their job as I was hoping for them to do, so this will be problematic. We need to use the royal champ. Or do we send the battle drill actually onto the... No, I need to have the siege opening for me the compartments. That is more important. Would be great to keep that. There's the clan castle coming out. That should be okay, just like that. When should I use the royal champ? That's the question. Maybe now. Let's just use the royal champ now. Headhunter in for the defending king. The walls are opened just like that, as we were hoping for it. We could add the headhunter in just a second, just like that. And now the question is, do I... No, I will rage my royal champion. I think I will rage my royal champion. Come on. Rage the headhunter. Okay, she got one shot off. That is fine, that is fine. But the time. It's again the time. What are you talking about? No way. Okay, we could use the... Let's use the building on the back end. Of course, the single front. There is everything in the middle, and the single front tower is locking. Oh no, you can't make this up. No. It's a time fail again. Are you kidding me? No way. Oh no. No, it is actually again a time fail. Oh, that royal champion. How did that royal champion get targeted? There were 1 million troops around that inferno tower. That was unfortunate. Maybe I should have delayed the royal champ just a tiny little bit. I'm not sure. I feel like the rage, yeah, I could have got more percentage probably if I would have raged the Yetis and everything. But again, time would have been the deciding factor anyways, I feel like, overall. So, the tournament strategy has failed us. That is unfortunate. But hey, getting overall really solid percentage, getting the 1 3-star, which should give us the win overall, because we're now 2 3-star, like 3 3-stars actually in the lead, because I've defended on a 1-star as well with one of my bases. So it is crazy. Town of 15 is rough. If you're getting above 30 stars, this is already a really good chance of you winning the match, because take a look at our first match was 32-31, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, in the first match I won 2 out of 3. If you want to check that out, if you want to see the attacks done, no problem. Check out the channel, like check out the YouTube video on my German channel today. That's what I uploaded there. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.